Oh, y'all thought I wasn't gonna talk? Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Look, y'all, we're gonna have some uninvited guests today, okay? We're gonna have some uninvited guests, and I need y'all to be on your best behavior. Now, I know I'm talking to hopefully mostly adults. Y'all know, okay? So, y'all be on your best behavior, okay? And we about to play this game. We about to play this game. So last we left off, we found out that, oh no, they lied. They lied. They lied. They said that it was this person who stabbed him, but it was actually someone else. And so we've also found out that maybe mom was trying to help. Maybe mom was trying to help. Maybe they had the wrong idea. Maybe they had the wrong idea. So we're at a place where, you know, we don't know. We don't know yet. We're about to find out though. So let's find out together. A new chapter can be downloaded. Do I need to download the new chapter? I thought I already had it. Oh no, oops. This is gonna be a doc against me. Oh no, I gotta install chapter 2. Let's install chapter 2. And then after chapter 2, why are we singing? Why are we singing Backstreet Boys? Why are we singing Backstreet Boys in the chat? Who started this? Who started this? Goodness. I never want to hear you say. Yeah. Oh, did I start it? I did start it. Tell me why. Okay. Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you. That's fine. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay. All right. Well, did I download it in Q? Well, how long? Okay, no, I don't need to play that right now. Oh, you know what? My download is gonna go so slow right now. Pause. We'll update you later. I know my internet is faster than this. It's because of the protections I have on my PC right now. Oh no, Susanna says they just joined the chat to be reminded of their ex-boyfriend. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh. Isn't that a thing? Come on, install chapter 2. Y'all, we're gonna do this. That's my bad. That's my bad. I really thought this was, I'm so glad we're all adults. I really thought, that, I had this downloaded. I don't look very professional right now, y'all. I'm at a place in my life where now that I've gone mainstream, I gotta look professional all the time. Every single thing I do has to be perfect and to the T. If I don't cross a T or dot an I properly, there will be significant consequences. Significant. So I gotta start making sure I do this right. I ain't trying to have nobody come through here. One time he was on the stream and he sounded belligerent. One time he was on the street. Now, I know don't nobody sound like that, but no one but an idea in my mind. I'm not making fun. It completes in an hour? What? Oh, come on. No, okay, I was about to say, I'm really invested in this. 19 minutes is still a good amount of time. Oh, come on. I thought I had this done. This is so embarrassing because this was supposed to be my stream. This was supposed to be the stream where when I came in, I was gonna project, I was gonna show folks, this is what the situational therapist is about. This is what we do. This is how we get people's attention. If you're just joining, this was supposed to be well, there's a couple of things. If you're just joining, number one, this is a 18 and over stream. If you are a minor and you were not listening because you are, you know, like the parents like to say, hard-headed. I don't like that language. If you are a minor and it feels like a challenge for me to tell you to not be here and to talk, please don't type in the chat, okay? Please don't type in the chat, please, all right? I know that your parents should be here somewhere making sure that you are not even in here right now, and that's okay. I will do that part of the job for them. Please do not type in the chat. Is there anyone that teaches internet safety? I should put an internet safety video up since I've gone mainstream. The point that I'm making, y'all, is that things are about to get just a little bit weird. They're about to get weird because the TikTok people are coming, and it's okay. It's fine. You ain't gotta be worried. I got you guys. I've already had it set up. If you've been here for the longest time, you already know the setup. You already know how it goes. I'll be responding to chat all night. Y'all, I'm stoked about playing chapter 2 of this game. You know what, that's fine. We'll just talk with each other for a little bit. How's everybody doing? So good to finally have my community. How is everyone doing on this day? Yes, goodness. We got about 17 minutes to wait. And I don't know if you guys are willing to sit here and wait for 17 minutes. I mean, I guess I could tell you a story. Would you like to hear a story? I could tell you why I'm not using my headset and my camera right now. I could tell you why that. But yeah, let me tell you a story why. Look, I'm not about to give the trolls that are gonna come in my chat more ammunition just by looking at me. I'm telling y'all, the situational therapist is about to be scrutinized up and down because I may or may not be going to do just a little bit of, should I tell you? Maybe I should keep it a surprise. I don't know yet. I do know I need some water. I'll be right back. Y'all make sure you remember to drink your water and such. Y'all make sure to drink your water. Y'all, should we go over should we get some, because y'all know, like, the community we have right here, 6 of us. Y'all know that it's probably more folk that we could get. Like, it's probably a few people over there stuck in TikTok hell who would enjoy so much if we were to bring them from over there. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, man, this is my first time catching you live, but wanted to thank you for the voice and content. I heard a lot of my past in the emotional journey, and it helped. Well, thank you so much. I'm so glad that the situational therapist sharing situations helped you get to a place where you could grow. So look, y'all, I know it's some people over there stuck in TikTok hell. They are just scrolling through, looking through stuff, and they just flipping and flipping. And y'all, in about 14 minutes, we are about to have a blast because I am stoked about finding out why they lied. Tell me why they lied. Why did they lie? Why did they lie? Why did one brother take up for the other sister? I want to know. I want to know. So, I will tell you a little bit about this game, and as soon as I look up the name of the characters, because I've forgotten already, tell me why characters, real quick. I mean, I'll know them, but you know, they have such basic names, you know, super basic names. So we got Allison, who, there's somebody in the chat can't stand Allison, and then we got Allison and Tyler. They were scared to confront the truth. I don't know, but listen, we got Allison and Tyler. And so Allison, Tyler, and Marianne. Now, Marianne was Allison and Tyler's mom. This is a story, this is about Tell Me Why the game. Allison, and I'm telling y'all what's happened. I'm so out of the loop, I don't even know about this TikTok drama is about. Well, Gabriella, let me tell you. To tell you about it, that's okay. There's gonna be ways for you to know. There's gonna be ways for you to find out. I don't wanna repeat that on my stream. I was trying to get the attention of a very specific demographic who I expected to react in a certain way, and I want them in my community. And I needed to let them know that I understand how they think. And anyway, that'll make more sense later. And there was something that I said that I needed to apologize for. And if I continue to do as I'm doing, then you might hear about it one day out of context. And I just want to make sure that whenever you do, and the thing is, I'm not saying it is not bad. Don't misunderstand me. It probably hurt a lot of people's feelings. And I'm not saying that to be like dismissive. There's no way for me to convince you that I did not intend for harm like that. And when I say harm, what I mean is I didn't intend to upset that demographic of people. And there's a part of that demographic that I think when they go through my TikTok advertisement page, they will see and find that, I like this content. So yeah, that's what's going on with TikTok. Please stay attention. Stay attention is a good one. We should start using that term, stay attention. Instead of pay attention, we need to start looking at stuff like money. Stay attention. So stay attention to my YouTube channel. I'm going to continue to talk about it as I need to talk about it. And right now, we are playing Tell Me Why. And man, I got to remember, that's what's going to happen. It's going to be people that's going to come in and they're going to ask me questions about that. And I can't let that derail me because it's going to hurt my feelings because I just don't like what's happening. I don't like what people think of me. I don't like any of that. Like, and so striking a balance between what would stay attention equals stay and pay attention. But see, look, we don't want to be using these words like pay, like that makes it seem like attention is a transaction, And we don't want it to be a transactional thing. We want it to be like a relationship. We want it to be something that is together, something, there's a relationship between you and attention. And you don't want to pay somebody in a relationship, right? Right? Maybe that's in my book. Sometimes you can pay your kids to pay attention. Yeah. Sometimes you can pay your kids to pay attention. Anyway, getting off on topic. So, tell me why. Wow, it really just boosted up there. I thought we were gonna wait. I only have 6 minutes to tell you the story. Okay, so look, this is Tell Me Why. We got Allison, Tyler Ronan, and Marianne Ronan, right? So Marianne, honest to goodness, doing the best that she can. There's some stuff that's going on. And you can check out the first and second episodes of Tell Me Why, where I wasn't really like this about it. We were just kind of playing. If you want to get a little bit more context, you can follow the crumbs. But there were just some things that happened, Marianne wasn't very happy, and I don't want to dead name Tyler, but Marianne wasn't very happy that that Tyler was transgender as a youth. And yeah, it's been, I got to start paying attention. I start looking at the chat. Marianne was very upset that Tyler was transgender. And so Marianne tried to shoot Tyler, which is what we, the audience, saw. But then in a flashback, we just found out that actually Allison stabbed Marianne. And so I want to know why they lied. That's what I'm curious about. Why did they lie? Tell me why they lied. So what we gonna do is we about to find out why they lied in about 3 minutes. So anyway, I'm gonna ask y'all this question, take a break, and then I'm gonna come back and get into the game. But could y'all tell me why? No, I'm just kidding. What was I about to ask y'all? It was super important. Be getting off topic so fast. Anyway, it'll come back to me. Look, if it's a good enough thought, it will come back. Okay? Remember that. Whenever you have forgotten what you want to say and you were freaking out about it, if it is a good enough thought, it will come back. I remember what I wanted to ask y'all. Look, do you guys think that we should go over to TikTok and get some people out of TikTok hell? I think there's some people stuck in TikTok hell, just scrolling back and forth continuously all the time, never stopping, just stuck. And sometimes it would just be real helpful if something were to get their attention. Now, if I go over to TikTok and bring some people from TikTok hell who haven't followed the obvious trail of breadcrumbs to get to this live stream. If I go get some of them, we gonna have issues. So, is that what you aim to do? Oh, I don't know what I aim to do. I aim to enjoy this game. That's what we about to do. I'm finna close down my window. Hey, from DC, about to close down my window. I'm gonna let y'all talk. And I'm finna get into this game. Cause I wanna know why they did what they did. I wanna know why what they did. All right, I really thought we were starting that time. Uh-oh, where's the sound? This is a very long loading screen. This is a very long loading screen. This is a very long loading screen. Hello, welcome, Batheist. Batheist is longtime situational therapist follower, has been with me since I used to walk down the street and record videos in that way in the earlier times of this practice. So y'all be respectful. Batheist, need to let you know something. I know I have not been here for a while, and I'm not trying to talk directly to you, but you know, you're on my random mind. Look, the TikTok folks is coming, okay? They coming. And right now, I'm telling you, it's folks who are combing through every single piece of entertainment I have ever published for viewing in the public eye. They are going through and combing and just looking and just trying to find anything that they could use to discredit me. Now, some people might say, this man is paranoid. What is this man talking about? I'm just telling you, I made a mistake and I'm working to rectify that mistake. And sometimes when you make mistakes, it's people who will never, ever, 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 ever forgive you. And so the situational therapist has gone just a little bit mainstream. Now, there are gonna be some people when they come, I don't want you to be afraid, because there's gonna be some people when they come. Thank you, Kesha, I appreciate that. Thank you, that is a nice thing to say. Thank you so much, Kesha, I really appreciate that. Thank you. So, basically, some people gonna come and gonna be so stoked, they gonna see this game and instantly understand. And it's gonna be so cool. And then some people are gonna come in with that old mess, you know? So, I'm excited, I'm ready to play. Are you caught up in the story? Keisha, got it. Thank you, Keisha. It's, you know what, that's what's so difficult about like chatting online and stuff. You were part of the pre-cancel crew. Yes, yes, yes. The pre-cancel crew. Let's go. Cause man, it's some stuff on here they should have canceled me for. They just wasn't looking during the pandemic. If they would have came during the pandemic. We got weird during the pandemic. Batheist, tell them about it. We got weird during the pandemic, didn't it? Oh, it got weird over here on the situational therapist during the pandemic. There was some growth that occurred. People watched some growth. Was you here for the Kobe Bryant video? Ooh, that Kobe Bryant video. Ooh, and I know so much better. I do. I know better. I'm gonna release that video. That can be one of the things. Let me show you how I used to orient myself. Let me show you how I used to think. Anyway, this is one of the longest loading screens. Why does this game not want to work today? All right, let me see. Let me practice deep breathing. And I'm just going to pretend. Deep breath. And I'm just going to use this as an opportunity to practice a little bit of mindfulness. Because I think I need a little bit right now. So I'm going to mindfully watch this kid walk in the corner of the screen. Okay, and then he stopped walking. Is it just me, or did he stop walking right when I said that? Somebody saw that. Somebody gonna see that on the replay. Right when I said that. That's a little wild. That's a little wild, don't you think? That's a little special. Oh, let's go! All right.
Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, there lived a pair of crafty goblins.
The crafty goblins did everything together, until one day, when darkness overwhelmed the big wooden house in which they lived.
Blamed for the darkness, Brother Goblin was forced to leave the forest, while his sister had to stay behind.
Years later, they were finally reunited, and together, they decided to confront the darkness in the big wooden house.
Though they sought the help of their friends in the forest, they found that no one wanted to delve into the long-gone past.
This is how the goblins found themselves alone in the woods, trying to discover why darkness had submerged the big wooden house.
Okay, here we go. This would happen. Yeah, we just found out that Allison...
Tomorrow we should play Compass and North Star in the woods.
Be sure to wear your hat then.
You be sure to wear your hat.
Uh-oh. Marianne ain't having that noise.
All right, who wants ice cream?
Me!
Eat up.
This looks nice.
Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling. And as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it, the final link to her old self. She could... where she would... But a wand
Did y'all audio just cut out?
was
Only
no
go
longer
for that
left
and
and
find
finding
the
and
tiara
herself
and
in
precious
precious treasure. And her title.
I don't like that story. There were no goblins, and it was depressing.
It was
We
pretty
won't read it
depressing.
again.
I love you, Mom. Not me. Just kidding. Love you, Mom.
Mwah.
That's sweet.
I love you too. Sleep well and dream, my doves.
Just to let you guys know, the game is having problems. Like, there's a little glitching, some stuff going on, just in case anybody was wondering. That is exactly happening.
Ollie.
Remember what I said, everyone. Make sure that there are going to be people who are going to come in the chat who are going to be upset and angry that I am having a good day. It's going to upset them very much, and there's no amount of apology that I can do. So when those people come, you must be nice to them, you must be respectful, and represent this group.
What a waste.
Okay? Do not fight with them, and I will take care of it. I promise you. We are going to have a great time tonight.
Allison! Ollie! Allison, help!
Why did Allison bring the scissors, though? Why did Allison bring the scissors? No hesitation. Oh, new rule. Cynical, I appreciate you, boss. New rule, we're not gonna even reference them. We're just gonna pretend they not there. Don't even make comments that they could even come and reference and say, I don't want them to say that members of my community are triggering folks. I don't want that at all, okay? So just pay attention to the game. We gonna have a good chat.
I killed Mom.
You did stab Mom in the back. You did. Chapter 2. Family secrets. Oh boy. Also, I need to turn up the volume just a little bit in my headset. Let's see. There we go. In case someone needs something to do, if they want to, like, you know, make clips from this and make fun of me instead of, you know, all the horrible clips that are going around, maybe. Yeah. What a change of context. This music is banging. In case you need to poke someone, that's correct. That's fine. That makes sense. What a nice home they have, you know? What a beautiful flashback memory to be able to be enjoying right now. What a great memory, and look at the particle effects from hitting up against their hair. That's so cool. They're just having like a little chill memory. The scenery is gorgeous. Look at this moment they're having. Hopefully nothing terrible ruins it. That's that generalized anxiety thinking. I hope nothing terrible ruins this moment. I can't wait to hang with y'all in my community. This is a really long moment though. Like, is this, I'm starting to wonder if this is a cutscene. Like, I mean, I get it. I feel like they've established the relationship. Okay, now we're getting to the point. All right, there it is. This is really messing with Tyler. This is really messing with Tyler. This is really messing with Tyler.
You doing all right?
I thought coming here would be closing a chapter of our lives, you know?
And instead, we've spun off a whole miserable prequel trilogy. Okay. No. We're not letting ourselves do this again. Come on. Up. Mind-numbing labor's a great way to forget your troubles.
Wow.
Can't we just have coffee
Capitalist, is
instead?
that what they just
No.
said?
On your feet, soldier. Let's take a break from packing and sort out the furniture. If we get enough done, I'll drive you into town and buy you a gallon of ice cream.
Mint chocolate chip, 2 gallons. Let's do this.
I mean, I don't really know if we should be eating away our, you know, sadness in that way.
Goblin face is key.
Good, glad.
Dollar
glad.
sign is donate or sell, and trash can is, well, trash. By the way,
Crummy table and wobbly chairs.
Oh, I get to decide? I mean, we're just throwing all this away.
We ate way too much expired food on this table.
oh god, what's that smell?
I can place a sticky note on their back. Absolutely.
You're doing a great job.
Thanks.
Or a memory is occurring. Where's the memory at? There it is.
Ooh, what's that smell? Smells like delicious garbage.
Ooh, yes, delicious indeed.
Or could it be Stinky Pants Sam?
Oh, Stinky Pants Sam!
Come on now. Sam got that smell getting a skunk out of our barn. Be nice.
A skunk? What did you do to her? Is she okay?
Sure is. She just went hunting for food and couldn't get back out. All she needed was a little nudge to get her on her way.
Sam Kansky, hero of skunk kind.
I remember being super impressed by him, and it made me want to be a wild animal superhero too.
You hungry? We have a whole lot of nothing.
I was hoping maybe you could make me one of those pickle and ketchup sandwiches.
Pickle and ketchup?
Ugh, why'd you have to remind me of that?
I don't know how you ate that stuff.
Says the guy who used to eat peanut butter with ranch.
So good.
That is so disgusting. Where do you get that fruit? I mean, what? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You're allowed to have your weird
Do
sandwiches.
with this.
We're throwing everything away. What do you want to keep it for? Let's get rid of this.
This has been sitting in a damp house for 10 years.
What do you need it
No one
for?
wants to eat off it.
Yeah, let's get rid of this. Let's clean this house up. Let's start anew. Start afresh.
What's this doing down? Is that gum? Ugh. I guess that was probably me.
That's really gross. Real quick, let me fix something. This is where, here, y'all read, well, you can read that yourself. Give me just a second. Is there a beautiful piece of scenery that we could look at? No? Yeah, examine this photo.
I guess it's finally time to take these pictures down.
Yeah. Still deciding what to do with them.
Ooh, that's a great question. I don't want them or their happy memories. You know, it really depends on what you think is happy. You know? We're throwing everything away
I don't
though.
want 'em.
I don't think I do either.
You look cute here.
That's not me. I mean, it is, but
No, we're not finna ask no questions. We get it.
But not really. I get it.
it's just weird.
It probably is
Seeing
weird.
myself like that again.
It's probably weird and
Didn't
uncomfortable.
think a picture could throw me like this anymore.
Did therapy help?
Has therapy helped at all?
Oh, yeah, definitely. My therapist really heard me when I said I was a guy. And she helped me get ready for the reactions I'd get, you know? It's dealing with other people that's been way harder than figuring myself out. At the end of the day, being able to look in the mirror and see Tyler, that's made the biggest difference. Which is why I'm scheduling my top surgery as soon as we sell this house. No more putting a binder on every morning. God, that sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, totally. Just so you know, I'll be there to help out when you do. Whatever you need.
Thanks.
All right. What's your verdict, Ronan?
You know what? I'll keep a few. To remind us how far we've come.
Keep a few photos. Okay.
I love this one.
Why do I look so pissed? I remember loving this.
Maybe because Marianne was sticking a camera in your face?
Come on, smile like Allison.
There's another memory for us to unlock. Let us remember.
Come on, honey, smile like Allison.
Hold up your fish.
It's not my fish anymore. Allison stole it.
My sister, the fish thief.
You were just being bratty.
Was I, though?
Yes. All I did was help clean it when we were out on the... Ugh. Gross stain is gross.
What happened?
Some unfortunate spillage that brought about the end of indoor tea parties. I hid the stain with my toys, forgetting that they would eventually...
Steady now. Take your time. He's not gonna jump up and do the cha-cha.
What about me? I want to clean the fish too. It's not even your fish. You didn't catch anything. Ugh. Only because you wouldn't stop talking and scared all the fish away.
Keep your eyes on what you're doing. Allison, when we're done with this half, you can take over and do the other one. That sound fair?
Yes.
You're right. I was kind of being a brat.
I don't know if you were being a brat. I think I was just having, normal brother-sister stuff. What's this?
That's a nice vase.
I wonder if my horse figurine is still in there.
You're what now?
You know, my blue toy horse. With the kind of melted face. The one you stole from me.
What? That never happened.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it did. I won it at that little Halloween carnival they had at the school every year. You grabbed it and hid it in the pot. Then when I tried to get it back, you said there was a snake inside too.
That's pretty messed up. Look, I don't want to... Look, that's their experience, but I hate that I have this binary choice. Like, either you're lying or... Whatever you say is so indecisive. You know what? No, Allison, we're not going to be indecisive.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. I think I remember the snake part, but you didn't win that horse. I did. And you were crying because you hadn't won anything, so I gave it to you.
That makes no sense. Why would you hide it if you gave it to me?
Because kids are kids?
Oh, wow. I mean, this really isn't all that great. Remembering things and such, man.
Allison, I asked you to clean up the coffee table 3 times already.
Oops. I forgot.
Where's the coffee table? We just bossing people around out here?
All right. I'll clean it up.
Thanks. While you do that, I'll check out the furniture. I'm guessing you want to keep the coffee table?
Yeah. Is that okay?
Sure. I'm not really planning on bringing furniture to Denali. And if I need a base in Juneau, you'll have all the furniture I need.
How very non-committal of you. All right. I'll keep it.
I really like that armchair.
Maybe sit in it for a few minutes and see if you get used to the mold smell first.
On second thought, never mind.
We're throwing everything away. Allison's throwing everything away.
Another one for the landfill.
Where did that noise come from?
And finally, I hate to say it, but the couches get a one-way ticket to the dump.
No protest here. I think I have permanent knee damage from a decade of bumping into the corner of those damn things.
Well, then that's it for the living room. You are relieved from your duties. Hey, Allison, come take a break with me.
Starting the fire again?
Yeah, I'm gonna boil some water. You want something to drink?
Oh, what are we going? Tea or coffee? They both have caffeine in them. This is such a binary choice. I'm so frustrated with these binary choices. I mean, okay, I guess this just is the binary choice. Like, I've been presented with tea or coffee. I mean, water would be nice, you know? Some water would be great. Because in one universe, I choose tea and, you know, aliens visit. And in one universe, I choose coffee and, you know, I don't know. The point that I'm making is that choosing between coffee and tea, you know, I don't know. What would they drink? What do you guys think? Coffee, tea? We got tea in the chat. Choose tea. Tea. You know what? I do like to spill the tea. So we will choose tea.
Grey or chai?
Your call. I'm fixing myself a good old cup of joe.
Ah, a nice pot of wakey juice.
Papa needs his rocket fuel.
I am so glad Eddie came through on the caffeine.
Shh. Did you hear that?
The Ice King is sending us a warning.
In both universes, she still killed him.
For your punishment, said the Ice King, you shall be banished from the forest. And if you dare come back before the new moon, you shall feel my anger in your gut. Hear it in the wind. Whoosh!
Do you think the Ice King would really react that way? He may be intimidating, but he's always fair and never mean.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Maybe he tells the goblins to help the people they hurt instead?
Great idea, sweetie. Why don't we think about it at dinner? I'll put everything away for safekeeping while you go wash your hands.
Can you put them in the binder so they don't get stained?
Of course, love.
Seems like they've been giving Marianne a bad rap.
I still think my dark and twisty version was better.
We put so many hours into that book.
Yeah. Our binder was full of extra drawings and incomplete stories. Think they're all still in the kitchen drawer?
We should go take a look.
No.
Ancient appliances, you are staying here. Although, that oven looks in okay enough shape.
No, Allison's first drafts. Right. 'Cause I didn't contribute at all.
Come on. I know you did. I can't believe she kept all these.
You'd think putting them on the fridge for a couple of weeks would have been enough.
You know how we thought of ourselves as the goblins? Did you ever get the sense that maybe Marianne was the princess in the stories?
Yeah. She called her bedroom the princess's sanctum, and she was all alone in the woods, in this house, until we showed up.
She was. Alone, but with a few friends who helped her along the way.
What are you doing?
Research. So, if Marianne was the princess, then who were all the rest?
And here we go.
Oh boy.
Oh, come on. Humor me. Pelican.
She was the most generous one.
Yeah, but there was always a catch.
Oh, we know people like that. Give you something, but they always want something back.
The bear was the most helpful one. He was always around.
Stalking her?
What? No.
I mean, he was kinda always there, lurking.
Poor Moose. Really didn't do him justice.
Justice? Kind of ironic, huh?
Considering he was the lawful good one.
Too bad the law isn't really just.
Okay. Well, I think that the duck
this one.
The duck is them, and then what were your characteristics? I'm gonna have to read some stories. Let's read a story. Once upon a time, in a castle just beyond the ancient deep forest, the Mad Hatter was punished by the Gold Lady for failing to return with the wise princess. "For your failure," said the Gold Lady, "I will take your left hand. You will return to the ancient and deep forest and hunt the wise princess. If you can bring her back, I will return your hand to you. Fail again, and I will take your right hand." The Mad Hatter could hunt with just his right hand, but if he lost both his hands, he would never be able to hunt again and would no longer be a Mad Hatter, but only a Mad Man. So the Mad Hatter returned to the ancient and deep forest, searching with his piercing eye for the wise princess. The crafty goblins were out searching for mischief when they saw the Mad Hatter on the prowl. "We cannot let him find the princess," said the goblins, and so they devised a plan. It was wash day, and the princess had hung her beautiful gown out to dry. They stole it from the line and stuffed it full of straw, and then returned to where the Mad Hatter was scurrying the path of the forest. This is a long story. As the Mad Hatter, I don't even want to feel like doing it with that energy anymore. As the Mad Hatter turned down a path that would lead him down to the big wooden house, the goblins danced the straw princess in and out of the opposite direction. The ruse worked. The hunter fixed his piercing eye on them and followed. Through the day and into the night, they led him away from the true princess. As night fell, the crafty goblins realized the error in their plan. The Mad Hunter was now hunting them. If he caught them, he would not be so kind. So they put their heads together to come up with a plan. It did not take them long to realize where they should go. They led the Mad Hatter to the edge of the deep and icy lake, and when he came into view, they weighed the fake princess down with stones and dropped her into the frigid water, careful not to plunge into the depths themselves, lest the moon hag take their revenge on them. The Mad Hatter removed his clothing and dove in after the fake princess. He followed the shape of the sinking princess deep into the chilly water, down below where ice covered the lake's surface. Finally, he caught her, but when he spun her— finally, it's okay to make mistakes. Finally, he caught her, but when he spun her toward him, he realized that she had no head and that her body was stuffed with straw. What? And then he felt a slippery fin brush his shoulder as the moon hag loomed overhead. The next morning, the princess went to retrieve her gown from the clothing line and found that it was gone. And then she immediately suspected the goblins of mischief and called, "Goblins, did you take my gown?" And then the goblins emerged from their cave and nodded sadly. "Now what will I wear?" asked the princess, sad and angry that she had lost her only dress. "Well, who stole the dress?" "Let us explain," said the goblin. So they told the princess the story of the Mad Hatter, and then they produced his clothing, which was a bit large for the princess, but much warmer than her beautiful gown. She immediately forgave them. "That's it? That's all you had to do?" "Thank you, my friend," she said, "for rescuing me." I don't know, I got hype about this story. "And for the controller disconnected." What? I was just in the store. Okay, that's fine. Hang on, I gotta get some more batteries. Yep, the batteries died. Okay, I'm back. Where was I at in the story? Where was I at? Okay, so, thank you. Okay, where we at? So all they had to do was get— so look, if I take something of yours, and steal it from you, as long as I give you back something better than what I stole, that makes it okay? The Mad Hatter was forced to remain below the lake with the moon hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful as a servant. Lo, he plotted, the day would emerge to once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand. And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hatter. Okay, but what was I doing this for, though? I was... Did that story have anything to do with the bear? I don't think it had anything to do with the bear. Oops. A whole tangent. Where's the bear at? Okay. Once upon a time, I don't even know who the people are that I'm supposed to be comparing them to. It's the police officer and then that guy that was drunk. Okay. Once upon a time, y'all help me out. Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, the old bear was out looking for a snack when he spotted a bee's nest in a hole high up in a tree. The tree was dry and bitter, but the old bear was hungry, and so he made his way to the nest. But when he got there, he found his giant paw couldn't fit into the hole. Determined, he tried to force it inside, but the effort caused the branch below him to snap. The old bear tumbled to the ground and landed with a painful oomph. He lay there, stunned from the fall, when all of a sudden, is it all of a sudden, or all of a sudden? All of a sudden, something bit him. The bite was followed by another and another and another. Carpenter ants were swarming up his legs. You see, they had been nesting in the branch, and they did not appreciate being forced from their home. The old bear howled and jumped to his feet to dance around as he swatted and snapped. But his big paws couldn't do much about the tiny ants. When he finally, okay, I thought that story was about to be more pages. When he had finally managed to squish or scare them all off, the old bear heard someone. I'm not even paying attention to the story. Okay, so once upon a time, in a deep ancient forest, the old bear was out looking for a snack when he spied a bee's nest in a hole high up in a tree. The tree was dry and bitter, but the old bear was hungry, and so he made his way to the nest. But when he got there, he found his giant paw couldn't fit into the hole. Determined, he tried to force it inside, but the effort caused the branch below him to snap. So I bet he fell, right? The old bear tumbled to the ground and landed with a painful oomph. He lay there, stunned from the fall, when all of a sudden, I thought it was always all of a sudden, you know, I got into an argument with someone about this. I really did. I got into an argument with someone about this. The bite was followed by another and another, yet and another. Carpenter ants were swarming up his legs. You see, they'd been nested in the branch, and they did not appreciate being forced from their home. The old bear howled and jumped to his feet to dance around as he swatted and snapped. But his big paws couldn't do much about the tiny ants. When he had finally managed to squish or scare them all off, the old bear heard someone laughing. The crafty goblins had seen the whole thing. Clumsy old bear, they teased. Those big old paws aren't good in anything, are they? So, okay, all right. So the bear has huge hands, whichever picture is supposed to be. He lumbered through the forest, hungry and sad. Maybe I'm just a clumsy old bear, he moaned. And my big old paws aren't good at anything. Well, maybe he didn't think that about himself before they told him that. Anyway, at that moment, the old bear heard a sad noise. What's that, he wondered. And he followed the sound to where a mountain goat, okay, stood atop a boulder up a hillside. Yeah, I'm really tired of reading this story. I think it's all of the sudden. Okay, look, I'm so glad that we're having this conversation. Let's have this conversation. I really thought it's all of a sudden. Not all the sudden. What is the sudden? Right. One sudden event, a sudden. But like how much time passes in between a sudden? You know? Like when does a sudden become, you know? All of a sudden. I really thought it was all of the sudden. Oh well, I'm tired of reading this story. Y'all ever get to a place where y'all be tired of reading to your kids? I know, if you have them. If you don't have them, that's okay. I'm just saying. I know you be getting tired, get to this point. All right, well, let me show you how you get past this point. At that moment, the old bear heard a sad noise. What's that, he wondered, and he followed the sound to where a mountain goat stood atop a boulder up a hillside. "Old bear," she cried. "Old bear, please help, my kid is stuck." Sure enough, a tiny mountain goat was trapped inside the stones, bleeding sadly. The old bear began to walk towards them and then stopped. I'm probably just gonna make it worse, he thought. But then that goat kid started to bleat even louder, and the old bear put away his fear. He climbed up to where the goat was trapped, careful of where he just stepped, trying not to think of how he had only just fallen out of a tree. Every now and then, the ground would slide away from him under his feet, but he kept going. So when he reached the goat kid, he put his mighty paws against one of the boulders and began to push. At first, he didn't budge, but then he dug in and pushed even harder. Finally, the boulders parted just wide enough to let the kid scramble to safety. The old bear released the boulder and let out a roar of triumph. Roar. Okay, I guess if you're reading to your kid, you should probably roar! Okay. Thank you, gushed the mama goat. And she hid and her kid... Thank you, gushed the mama goat. And she hid and her kid bounded off up the mountain. Thank you, gushed the mama goat. And she hid and her kid bounded up off the mountain. The old bear watched them go with a smile. And then his mate... Okay. All right. Anyway. I would have been able to take you guys to Freestyle Town. I stopped. The old bear watched them go with a smile and then made his way back down to the hillside, wiggling his rump in triumph as he went. To his surprise, the crafty goblins waited at the bottom of the hill. We saw the whole thing. We were wrong. You aren't a clumsy old bear, and your paws are good for helping. That looks like somebody take that over. Oh no. The old bear forgave the goblins for doubting him because he had doubted himself just as much. He never again thought his paws weren't good at anything, even though sometimes they weren't always great at everything. That would be terrible to like, why is this taped over? Like if you're gonna read this story, I just don't know if you should change it up like that. That's interesting. Anyway, duck is that person, bear, and fisherman. Well, no. Whose hands are bigger? You know, his hands are gigantic. What am I talking about? Yeah, that's what we'll do.
I think I'm done.
You sure?
How do you like them apples?
You know, I think you might be onto something. What about these guys? I don't see them being real life people, or this one.
What? You don't see who being real about life people. I guess we should look at both of the objects.
The specific human attributes you have assigned to these forest animals are truly thought-provoking.
Indubitably.
Yep, totally Marianne.
Why a princess, though? Why not a queen?
She hated authority.
Yeah. She'd have been a terrible ruler.
You better hurry, or the Mad Hunter will catch us! We need to hide. This way! What's going on? I don't know. Is he here? Is he really here? I don't know. I'm scared. Go away! Yeah! Go back to the forest!
I forgot about that. We'd been pretending he was there.
And then, suddenly he was.
That was the only time that happened, right? Allison? Wait. It felt way too real. It was...
Us. Pushing our imagination way too far.
Great. Sam Kansky, Grandmaster of Bad Timing. We're not done with this conversation.
Morning, Sam.
Ahoy, goblins! I ran into Chief Brown, who said you were starting the cleanup on the house this morning, so, I kind of figured you might need some supplies.
Thank you. That was very thoughtful.
Oh, also got something for you, Tyler. Every man needs a good knife.
That's kind of cool.
There you are.
That's kind of
Thanks,
cool.
Sam.
That's kind of cool. That's
Good.
a little cool.
Good, yeah.
I mean, it doesn't make everything better, but it does show that this person has
Oh,
changed.
and before I
That's kind of
forget,
cool.
Or the lady of the house.
That's really cool. I like that. That's how you can tell someone has like is apologetic without saying it, like,
That was your mom's favorite
because he was
recipe.
being a little about it earlier.
don't make it
So for him
darker
to
every
like
week.
actually bring a knife to like validate that is really, really awesome.
Thanks. But we don't have a stove.
And a
Still
little
no
weird, okay.
electricity.
Oh, yeah. The fuse box is busted.
Okay, I can see how it'd be weird. I can see.
Just another thing I've been meaning to put back together around here.
And when you're trying to do the best you can,
Where is
though,
he? I can
I'll
take care
talk
of
about it in a second.
Oh, I don't doubt you can. But, I've been kicking this thing back to life for the last 20-some years. I'll give you a hand.
Tyler did
All right.
not like that.
Box is in the barn. Follow me.
We'll be right behind you.
Hey, Kesha. So, not validate. See, y'all don't be taking everything serious. Well, you know what? Let me explain. Give me just a second. So, if you missed the let me pause. Can I pause? Okay. So, if you missed the earlier part of the game, whenever they first met up, when Allison and Sam first met up, Allison, Tyler, and Sam was very, very drunk. And Sam said some like extremely transphobic things. And so Sam was drunk at the time, which is a mitigating factor. Does not excuse the behavior, it's a mitigating factor. Sam was drunk at the time. And so for him to like, you just have to go back and watch the other videos, but for him to like for him to like go from being that way to like, okay, we can't expect Sam, who is a product of, you know, a generation where it's just hard for men to be okay with expressing themselves. And Sam don't know how to handle all the fact that everybody around him is living their best life, being their best self. Sam doesn't understand the new definition. Sam doesn't get all that stuff. It's hard to make that accessible to Sam. So for Sam to go from the way he acted to not just saying I'm sorry, to doing something that shows I'm trying to live in that universe. It's not perfect. It's not a perfect gesture. And to someone, they might find it offensive. I'm just saying, I'm looking for people who are willing to give folks a chance. Now, what I'm saying is, if that becomes a pattern of behavior and or if Tyler specifically does not like it, then Tyler can let Sam know. But for some people, having someone do something like that would really mean a lot, you know? You just don't like saying those things out loud because then people go do it and you're like, oh, you know? So long story short, it depends on the relationship. Okay, I mean, think him giving the knife just reinforces gender stereotypes. That's a fair assessment. Gabriella, that's a fair assessment. I'm gonna take that heat. The situational therapist can take criticism. I'm gonna take that heat. I think giving him a knife reinforces gender stereotypes. That's fair. That's fair. Let's have a conversation. Hell, absolutely. So I think giving him a knife reinforces gender stereotypes. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. And if we gonna break down the gender stereotypes, we have to break them down. I'm just saying, with someone like Sam, who previously in an episode was like, said some stuff I don't want to say again. Yeah. Sam did the best, because I just wonder what would happen if we were like, you know, Sam, thank you so much for this knife. And according to popular feminist theory, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'd have to be able to give it to him in a way that makes sense. And like, I don't know if that context was the right way, you know? He also gave her a dish to finish her. No. Don't worry, Gabrielle. We're having a conversation. No, this is great. This is everything I've wanted. We can talk about all this. That is totally okay. So, he gave her a dish to finish cooking too. If it sounds like I'm upset, I'm just hype and excited that we get to have these conversations, and I'm so happy that my community can tolerate these conversations, because it is okay. The thing is, you should be able to tell someone in your life if you don't like that. And he also gave her a dish to finish cooking too. So the point is, we get to see kind of just a little bit where Sam kind of orients themselves. You know, he probably wouldn't like it if I said themselves, but we get to see how Sam kind of orients himself in reality. And right now, Sam can only see the binary. Sam can only see, I either do this or that. Sam does not see that, you know, if you know, you know. And if you don't, then stick along. We're gonna figure it out. Thank you for starting that conversation.
Well, I guess old bears can learn new tricks.
Yep. Come on. Let's go get our electricity back on.
You're right. That's Sam's version of meeting halfway. Absolutely. And being able to accept and understand that can go a really, really long way. Unless he starts saying some more stuff.
I graduated already. Outdoor studies.
Oh, outdoor studies, huh?
Well, it's a good thing I came along when I did. You know, I built this here barn for your mama.
You really helped her out, huh?
Now, you know, just a few chores here and there. I was glad to help. Your mother, she... No. I could never bring myself to leave her high and dry. Anyways, let me find that darn key.
I was looking at the conversation.
Wait, Sam. You have more of our keys?
Yeah. The one for the barn's called a railroad key. See, it's got this special tip that you can...
Fascinating. I'll take that off your hands now.
Well, I, figured I might still need to do some maintenance, so,
Nope. We're good. Thank you.
fair warning, door's a bit temperamental.
Haven't you been taking care of this place? You didn't oil the doors?
What? You think I just hang out here all day or something? Here, son, give me a try.
Oh, look,
twist it as
look.
far as you can to the left.
Okay, he
Nice
said...
little jerk.
He said son. I don't know how Tyler feels
No
about that.
shit.
How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about Sam's version of meeting halfway?
All right. Fuses go into plugs. Should be easy enough.
I wrapped up your electrical board. I gotta run, but in case you want to check it out, careful not to overload the circuits. We'll have to use 15 amp fuses for the garage. Amps total up to 120 amp for the whole house. Sam, P.S. Pretty proud of myself. For once I've respected the right color coding. Each fuse should have the right color cable. Wait, what are we doing? Water, kitchen, outlet lights, main range.
Pass me that handle.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Oh, shit. Oh.
What happened? You okay?
Yeah, it's just,
Let me look again.
just a bum knee. I wrecked it playing ball.
Ball? Football? In college?
High school.
Each fuse should have the right
Pull
color
back
cable.
around.
Okay, well how do I know
Till
what color fuse I had?
Yeah, that's rough.
Let's try this one.
I'm not sure I understand the... Okay, well, I mean, they could have just told me what color they were before this.
problem must be the latch.
No shit. It's covered in rust.
Nothing a little salt and lime can't fix.
Salt and lime. It's a door latch, not a bottle of cheap tequila.
Sure could go for a margarita right about now.
A margarita? Really?
Hey, sometimes old Sam likes...
Okay, all right. Let me reread the instructions because I'm not about to be out here looking like I don't know what I'm doing. You'll have to use 15 amp fuses for the garage. Amps total up to 120 amp for the whole house.
Here, hold this. I want to get a look at the spindle.
I mean, this is not very much instruction. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's still not very much instruction.
You two got any,
This is one of those situations where it's like
Gun are always around.
this is like a life situation people get into where it's like, I want you to do this thing, they don't do it right, and then you end up getting a spanking because the instructions were unclear. Like, I feel like the instructions here are so unclear. I wrapped up your electrical board, I gotta run, but in case you want to check it out, careful not to overload the circuits. You have to use 15 amp fuses for the garage. Amps total up to 120 amp. Why didn't you just say which one to put them in? Fine. Fine, we'll just do math. That's fine. 30. 30, 60, 90, 90, 20, 110. We're at 125.
Sounds like the builder really.
We're at 130.
Hey now, watch yourself.
We just
And
right?
now we're at 150.
I usually air out the careful you don't put a low amp in a high amp plug. That's a fire just waiting to happen.
Well, which ones are the...
Do the math, Allison.
Which one are the low amps? Don't put a low amp in a high amp plug. This is the kind of stuff that, like, I wish I had a father for. You know? Not saying that, like, mom can't help. I'm just saying I feel like this is the kind of experience that people who grow up with fathers go through. Like, they come over and they help them do stuff like this. Not that mom can't. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying people who miss the absence. I don't know. The way I look at it, I'd probably get in trouble for not knowing. I feel like something would happen, you know? So where's the low amp fuses and the high amp fuses? 15 amp. 15 amp. Let's place one there.
Can't sell a house with a broken door now, can you?
And then let's place 115 there. Okay. And then let's take this one away. And then let's just, what's 15 plus 15? 30. We got 60. We got 90. We got 120. Oops.
Don't budge.
Is there any 3-in-1 oil in the barn?
Nope. You'll have to pick some up at the Vecchi's.
Did we get it?
Anyway.
Wait, that's not right.
What am I... Emotional
Hey, I'm moving
regulation.
at my own pace.
That's
I need to
fine,
know this
Allison.
stuff.
That's fine, Allison. That's fine.
Don't do that, Sam.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Is there an instruction that I'm not reading? This looks like it has nothing to do with what's going on. All right, so we're gonna place a 20 amp fuse so I can count by fives. I just don't understand what the colors mean. This is not very self-explanatory. Okay, well, that didn't change the color. What about if I put a 30 amp fuse here?
Careful you don't put a low amp in a high amp plug. That's a fire just waiting.
Okay, this is really
Do the math, Allison.
testing my skills of emotional regulation. All right, let's just take a minute and look at these instructions that don't mean anything. You ever have somebody give you instruction that didn't mean anything? Like, go knock that banana off the corkscrew, and you're like, how in the world do I knock a banana off of a corkscrew? I've wrapped up your electrical board. I gotta run, but in case you want to check it out, careful not to overload the circuits. We have to use 15 amp fuses for the garage. Amps total up to 120 amp for the whole house. Huh. 150. 120. Oh, why was I going to 150? Why didn't somebody tell me? Don't put a high amp fuse and a low amp fuse first. So we need the chill ones up here. So 15, 30, 45, 60, and then 30, 30. Duh. Look at me proving that I can solve complex problems. This is not gonna be right.
Hey, don't get frustrated. Try again.
I knew that was incorrect. Why did I try to do it? So if this is 15, let's go ahead and put us a 20 here. Nope. Did I just have 20 there? Nope, that's 35. Then we got 30, 60, and then 35. Was that 125? That's too much. Now. Just kidding.
Hey, you see any yellow cable?
120.
With a 20 amp.
Hey, what did I say?
She's doing this on her own, man.
Look, I'm all for strong, independent ladies, but
Sam.
we don't want anyone hurting themselves, right?
Thanks, but I'm no lady.
Wow, Sam. I really wish Sam would have kept their mouth shut, because I just wish they would have kept their mouth shut. Because now I feel like I have a cheat. 20, 40, that's 40. 40 and 30 is 70. 70 and 30 is 110. So let's change this to a 30 amp fuse. So now we got 20, 20, 40, 40, 30, 70, 70, 30, 110. And no, 70, 30 is 100. I still haven't done this right, and that's okay. 20 fuse. So I got 20, 40, 60. 60, 30, 90. 90, 15, 105. I need 15 more points. Which means, do you match the color wires to the fuse? No, I think this is a math problem. I've never been really great at math. Math has not been... I should probably look into it though. 20, 40, 60, 60, 40. Wait, no, 20, 40, 60. 60 plus 30 is 90. 90 and 30 is 120.
That doesn't seem right.
No?
Keeps blowing means your fuse is too low. Yeah, you see any yellow?
Okay,
cable?
okay. Be quiet, Sam.
20 amp.
If it blows, it's too low. That makes sense. So that needs to be a 30 amp fuse then. Which means 20, 20, 20, 40. 40 and 30, 70. 70 and 30 is 110. So I could, wait, no. Let me do the math again. 30, 30, 60. 60, 100. 130, that's a little high.
You see any yellow cable?
Okay.
It's paired with a 20 amp.
It's red, yellow, yellow, blue. Red, yellow, yellow, blue. The yellow cable has to be paired with a 20 amp though. And can I change that other fuse? No, this has to work then.
Seems good.
There we go.
You damn fool.
Everything okay?
You two look like you got this all in hand, so, bye.
Uh-oh,
was
something
that about?
affected him.
What are we gonna do with this wreck?
Take it apart and sell the scrap?
Be my guest, but it sure looks like a pile of junk to me.
Where you see junk, I see dollars.
Found Marianne's stash. Those have definitely gone bad.
As far as I'm concerned, they always were.
Does canned food really expire? I mean, it's airtight, right?
Not gonna be the one to test that out.
Blueberry, salmonberry. Huh. Birch and fireweed?
Bet it tastes like restricted freedom and 9 p.m. lights out.
Huh, look at this. I think this is where she made all her toys. She was so crafty.
And she could
Toilet paper tubes, rope, cardboard.
maybe a car? Ooh, or a tank. Hey there, little buddy.
Are you cooing at a spider? It had better be a tiny one.
Don't listen to the meat.
Preda-rep.
What is Preda-rep?
What's that?
Wolf pee.
Ew, what?
Do not spill it on your shoes.
I sense a story.
Well, if by story you mean using it at fireweed to get rid of some rats, and then spilling it on my only pair of shoes, then yes. Hey, it was not funny.
Sure thing, P-boy.
Oh man, I'm gonna put together the sweetest toolbox ever.
I wonder why Sam got so upset.
Oh, he probably forgot he was all out of bourbon.
That's not cool.
Hey, that's not cool. Sam has a serious problem.
Sorry, it was a low blow.
Way to address that.
He really freaked out when he saw that gun rack. Remind me to take it down later. Allison, do you know who...
What did you find?
Do you know who that is?
Yeah. That's Carol, Eddie's mom. I've seen other pictures of her, but never this one.
Man, look at Brown. And Marianne. She looks really happy.
Can I?
Careful, the glass is broken.
Are you okay? It stings. Let's go see Mom. But she'll get mad. We weren't even supposed to be here. Come on, it's gonna get infected. I don't want to. She said not to disturb her and Eddie. Where are you going?
Things were different when she was around. We were family, Eddie. How could you do this to me?
Look, I had to make that call.
What were they talking about? I can't figure out what's going on.
I don't know, but I remember that whatever Eddie had to do, whatever that call was about, it was tearing him up.
Tearing him up? He was being a total cop, and Marianne got pissed and threw him out. Here, I'm gonna show you what I remember. There's more. I can feel it.
Man, that's kind of iffy, man.
I had to make that call. I was just following the law.
Oh, yeah? And this little visit right here? What would the law say about this, huh?
Look, I didn't have to come out here, but I did.
You're a goddamn hypocrite. Get out of here!
Marianne.
I said get out! Out!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What? She didn't throw the picture at him.
You sure about that? He was being a complete dick.
How can you be sure? We were eavesdropping. We could barely see a thing.
What do you think happened then?
Look, I had to make that call. I was following procedure, what I'm legally required to do.
Then why are you here? pretty sure this isn't procedure.
I wanted you to hear it from me.
Please leave.
Mary Ann, I'm sorry.
Please just go.
How do we keep remembering the same thing so differently?
It was a long time ago, and, well, memory's a tricky thing.
Wait, when did that happen?
I'm not sure. I think it was the exact same day she attacked you.
That's what I thought.
But Uncle Eddie said he hadn't seen Marianne for weeks.
Yeah, that was bullshit. And what was all that about following the law? What was he doing here exactly?
He must have had his reasons for not telling us.
Look, I know he took care of you, but that doesn't make him incapable of lying.
I can't see him being that cold with Marianne, even if he was being a cop.
I mean, I can, but who knows? I guess memory's a tricky thing, huh?
Oh, memory is a tricky thing. That's uncomfortable. That's uncomfortable. That's uncomfortable.
Get out.
How do you know who's remembering what? How do I even make this determination? This is just a... Let's flip a coin. I'm not doing this in the chat. Oh, if you're just now joining, this is Life is Strange. No, it's not. Let's see. This is... I completely lost my train of thought. I got a text message and I started paying attention to it. Look, this is Tell Me Why. We're playing Life is Strange Thursday. This is Tell Me Why. And so Tell Me Why is, I know, sorry guys, sorry. I said guys, I apologize. Y'all is my gender neutral term, I apologize. Sorry, if I say guys, I'm from the South and that's a real Southern thing, but if y'all is okay. So this is, I'm gonna take a break. Hang on a second, I'll be right back and I'll tell you exactly what it is. Until I get here, is there something you can look at and enjoy? Because what we're thinking about is, which memory do we wanna do? You know, we've been going with Allison's side of the stuff for a minute now. You know, maybe it might be time to look at it from a different perspective, you know? Hang on a second. Okay. All right, so let's see what we got in the chat. Allison would probably choose, I'd go with Tyler on this personally. Okay, Cynical, you got some things. Allison, it does seem like Allison has some rose-tinted lenses. That's a really good point, because we know that Allison is the one that stabbed Mom in the back. Is what it is. That's what Allison did. So, their mama's being angry. It seems right based on what we've seen. Have we seen? All we know for sure is that she got stabbed. Because when we run into people in the town, like, you know, Sam had a little bit of a reaction, you know, but I'm not sure. I don't know whose story we want to go with, you know? Whose narrative are we gonna go with? Marianne was sad or Marianne was angry?
You're
I mean, because
Goddamn hypocrite.
this like colors the whole situation.
Get out of here.
And Tyler never really
Goddamn
gets their emotions validated.
Get out of here. Get off my property right now.
So, we agree. Brown came out here and bullied Mary Ann the same day she attacked us. And then lied about it. Now what?
We go and get a straight answer from him.
Right now?
Yes. I'll go get my car keys.
But what will these mountains of trash do without us?
Fuck the trash.
Well, Allison's not very happy.
Man, I can't believe Brown lied. I mean, I may not be the guy's biggest fan, but he's always talking about the truth and the law and shit.
Do you have to be so happy about it?
What?
I know you've been waiting for something like this. Something that proves Eddie's an asshole. But gloating about it is really not cool. It's Tina. I gotta take this. Yeah, just a sec. I'm parking the car.
Guess I'll just go stretch my legs then.
No, just give me a sec.
Sorry about moving the chat really fast. It just seemed like it makes more sense to go there.
Okay, Tina, what's going on?
Hi, hon. I've got someone who is super interested in seeing the house.
Oh, that's amazing. When?
They're just in the area for a couple of days, so they'd like to come by day after tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not sure it'll be ready.
Hun, this guy is very motivated, but I know he's looking at other properties. It's not like you've had people breaking down the door.
I appreciate that, but we've kind of got a lot going on over here.
Did I mention it would be an all-cash offer?
Oh, wow. Well, what does Allison care about? Cash or the situation? Cash rules everything around Allison.
Do it.
Yeah?
Yep.
Great. I'll set it all up and send you the details. Later, hon.
Did I just sell the house? Where did Tyler go?
Looks like you found a nice spot.
We've been here before. So, Tina?
Tina West, our realtor.
Oh, that Tina. What'd she need?
Well, we have an interested buyer. Tina's gonna show him the house day after tomorrow.
Oh, great.
Apparently he'd be paying cash, but he's just in town for a few days, so. I mean, we're not signing anything in blood. It's just a showing.
I know.
Look, we both need this money, and it'll take at least a few weeks, right? There's plenty of time to figure out all this Mary Ann stuff.
It's fine. You did it. It's done. Let's move on. So, before Tina called, we were talking.
Yeah?
I'm not happy your foster father fucked up.
Oh yeah? Because you sure sounded like
He
it.
hid information about Mary Ann.
I know! You just don't have to rub it in.
I get it. You're always gonna side with him over me.
Come on, that's not fair.
Then why do you keep doing it?
This town, these people, they're just memories to you. But But it's my home, Tyler. My friends, my family. And as much as I want answers, I'd rather not lay waste to my entire life to get them.
You seem pretty eager to ditch all those friends and family, Allison. Apparently a cash offer is all it takes.
I'm ready to move on. But that doesn't mean I want to burn every bridge on my way out. Her hometown looks pretty picturesque from here, doesn't it?
You're way more attached to this place than you let on.
Come on, Tyler, help me out here. Why do you shut people out like this?
You're literally talking inside my head. Not sure how I could shut you out even if I tried.
You know what I mean, Ty.
Is there something we need to talk about? I'm not getting a prompt. Tyler's making it about him now. Okay.
Found you! North Star! Okay, now you're the star and I'm the compass. Okay, and don't cheat. I know you were sending me fake hints last time. I did not. Yes, you did. Okay, I won't do it again.
You were always accusing me of cheating.
Because you totally did.
It was a cool game. Guessing where you were just by feeling what you felt.
No one else could play it with us.
That was the beauty of it.
For real? You never wanted any other friends?
Nah, not really. I mean, we had each other. That was enough for me.
Hey, I really am sorry I gave Tina an answer without talking to you first.
It's okay. You probably made the right call. You were right to call me out earlier. I was
What?
being a jerk about Eddie.
What?
I'm all for enjoying the wins as they come, but maybe not at the expense of my father figure.
I'll try my best.
That makes sense, Skeletal. Just checking. Anybody in the chat would be down with a little Mortal Kombat, and you guys could put positive messages in the chat while I play, so that I, one, showcase the power of positivity, but in like a realistic sense.
Hey, look what
And
I
then
found.
two, yeah, I'm just gonna need someone to talk it through. So, just curious if anybody after this would be interested in that.
Aha! I knew it was still here.
I knew we'd been here before. We claimed it as part of the Ronin kingdom.
And it still is. All it needs is a little update.
Bet Tyler's really happy about that pocket knife
What are you
there now.
doing?
What I wanted to do back then, but I didn't have the guts. There, looking better already.
You're right. Way better.
That way better coming from Allison didn't seem very you know, informed. You want to know what game I really super want to play? I'm gonna type it in the chat and see if people freak out. This is the game I really super want to play.
So, what's the plan?
We go inside and calmly ask Eddie why he was there that day.
All right.
Let's try to let him get his side of the story out. Okay.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. I understand, Mr. Barrow. I'll be sure to let him know. Yes, I have it all written down. Have a good day, Mr. Barrow. Morning, Missy.
How'd you get stuck working reception?
Rose called in sick this morning. I'm covering for her while I try to get my paperwork done. What are you doing here?
Just checking in with Uncle Eddie.
I'm guessing from the identical features that this is Tyler?
Tyler, Denise, Denise, Tyler.
Wilson, could you tell
Denise is
Officer
cute.
Vincenzi that I'll be... Oh, good morning, Allison.
I hope that's
Hi,
okay
Uncle.
to say.
I'm gonna take Dr. Torres.
I don't mean that in a weird way. I just
No
mean,
need for Vincenzi to come back to the station.
if I thought that in my mind about that person, yeah.
He
I'm not
doesn't
like,
seem like he's in
oh,
the
hey
best of
girl, what's
moods.
good?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but he's been...
Man, you
want
want to check your thoughts sometimes. See if that thought's okay. If that thought isn't influenced by something.
Great. He has an excuse to brush us off.
I'm sure.
Hey,
He speaks. How's Delos treating you so far?
I don't think that he is happy to, you know what? He's probably happy to see Allison.
it's been good to see Allison.
She's been talking nonstop about you lately. I know she's happy to have you here. Hey, been meaning to say, Allison showed us that article you wrote for the Juneau Daily last year. You were spot on. The state needs to be giving way more money to youth centers. Fireweed was lucky to have you.
Thanks. I spent a lot of time fighting for more outdoor activities. Made some enemies in the administration over that one. But the first time those kids summited Mount Roberts, man, they were so proud. It felt great.
I know exactly what you mean. I volunteer sometimes with the JCE. You know, give lectures about police work, lead group talks when I can.
JCE?
You know, Juneau Coalition for Equality.
Oh. Oh. Wait, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, and I don't mean to preach, but the kids in those groups, be it Fireweed or the JCE, they need people who really understand them. People who know where they're coming from and will fight for what they need. Anyways, sorry for the rant.
Oh, hello, kids.
Hello, middle-aged adult.
Everything all right? Your uncle said you two were gonna be knee-deep in trash for a few days.
A few days? That's optimistic. It feels like every time we clear out a drawer, two more just appear out of thin air.
You can turn that car around. Chief's gonna take care of the victim.
When we emptied
Yeah, what are y'all doing?
Morning, Chief Brown.
Good morning, Tyler.
Hey, could we talk to you in private? It's a little urgent.
Can you excuse me for a second, Dr. Torres? What's going on, you two?
We had a few more questions about our mother.
Look, now's not the best time.
Well, maybe we can come back later then?
Excuse me. Come on. Guys, I'm understaffed today. I've got a receptionist out sick, an officer dealing with personal issues. I need to finish taking this woman's statement, and I don't have time to chat right now.
We were just hoping for some answers.
Well, I don't know what more you think I'm going to say. I already told you everything. I need to get back to this complaint. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I hate when he's stubborn like that. So what now?
Of course, Miss Torres.
You know what? We're gonna... Which one do I want to do? This is such a big decision. I would love to see you do a deep dive, Persona 5. Absolutely, I will. Oh, no.
Marianne's file must be upstairs.
The decision was made for me?
Wait, what? Who are you and what have you done with my sister?
Your sister's gotten really tired of being treated like a child. Come
Oh,
on.
wow.
Let's go.
Dr. Torres.
This is the second time Allison has broken into some stuff.
Yes, she was.
Why didn't Allison go to the jail? Oh, because
Okay.
they switched it out. Okay.
Isabella Henderson, July 16th, 2009.
Hey, what are you two up to over there?
Nothing.
Everything all right?
Nothing,
Yeah,
Officer Gray.
everything's fine. We're just, I was just telling Tyler where the upstairs bathroom is. Tyler, help me out here.
Oh, yeah. Toilet emergency, lake water, you know, Mother Nature's juice cleanse.
And there's a bathroom just past the break room. Behind you. First door on your right.
Forget it, Tyler. There's no way we're getting upstairs out in the open like this. It's too suspicious. There must be another way up.
Should we just look around?
Yeah, okay. Act normal.
How do you act normal? You know? Especially in a stressful situation like that. Especially if somebody watching you and you know the situation's stressful. Act normal. I mean, yeah, walking around in your... I mean, what does he consider normal? Walking around in your office, looking around. Sure, that's totally cool. I know a situation where it wouldn't be normal, though, for someone to be walking around like that.
Tyler Ronan. Good to see you again.
Did we already
You've
talk?
gotten tall.
That usually happens between ages 11 and 21.
Yeah, well, welcome home.
Thanks, but I won't be here long.
So, what brings you two around?
Neon lights and smelly food. Gotta get going. I really kind of want some neon lights.
We just can't get enough of the fluorescent lights and smell of old takeout.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad. So is there anything I can help you with?
Access to Marianne's file. Let's go.
You might actually. Is there any way we could see the file for our mother's case?
Well, you're legally allowed to look at anything that concerns you, so you could always file a request for access.
So, we can see it?
Of course. I can start the paperwork if you want.
It's okay. We'll figure it out with Brown. Thanks.
So, Tyler, Chief said you were a mentor over at Fireweed, huh? You ever think of joining the force?
Greg's, he just got here.
Yeah, I know, but we could use more people like him.
People like me? What?
People like me?
Well, yeah, you know, people with natural authority.
Are you really trying to recruit my brother?
Oh, that's a ding
Why
on me.
not?
That's
We're
an
short-handed
assumption.
right now.
That's an
And
assumption.
Since you've shut
Ooh.
down my offers,
I just took an assumption.
figured I'd try the other Ronin kid.
Wouldn't hurt to lower the average age around here, I
Unless,
guess.
I don't know.
So, apparently they keep all the case files right here.
Jesus, you scared me.
Sorry. Anyway, if Brown's not gonna be straight up with us, we should just read it for ourselves.
Yeah. All right.
Can y'all just respect authority and respect boundaries? Why do y'all feel like y'all just have the right to go up in people's house? What?
That's right. There's no access to the first floor this way. We need to find another way up.
We might have to. I mean, look how MacGyver are they trying to get about it. Are we gonna go outside and climb on the roof? They seem very determined.
You heading out?
Yeah, I need a smoke.
You should think about quitting. Only gets harder the longer you do it.
Yeah, I know.
While you're at it, get your sister to stop too.
Full details of your morning with me.
That's really cool. That's a nice message. Yeah, we getting on this roof. Tyler's ready.
There. Fire exit.
It opens up to a staircase on the side of the building, but it'll definitely be locked from the inside. If one of us were to create a diversion, the other could slip upstairs and open the door. And since you're the troublemaker, I nominate you as the one to make a scene.
Wait, really?
Got a better idea?
Not really, no.
Right. Let's go.
Well, I wonder what sort of diversion I can create. What is the diversion I'm creating?
Hey, Gregs, you said our file was around
Oh.
here somewhere?
Yep, we keep them all upstairs.
Well, how am I supposed to make a diversion?
Guess I probably can't trip the circuit breaker, but I could turn the lights off.
Just go. Improvise.
Oh, oops.
Tyler.
Okay. So he's just not gonna notice that she went up the stairs.
All right. I'm in position. Come on, Tyler. Outside the station and to the right.
Crisp winter air.
Okay. I'm by the door. Come on.
Shit.
Where are you?
Right here. Open the door.
Quick, get in. Oh God, what did I just do?
Broke into a police station. Where's this file? We have time to look at some other things. What's
Brown
this?
really wants everyone to know what a fine, upstanding citizen he is, doesn't he?
He's a genuinely good person. And saying that here makes me feel even more.
Looks like this is where Brown keeps all his personal mail.
If Eddie catches us,
Looks like he's working with the Office of Child Services on the case.
none of our business.
Why is Brown on a first-name basis with the director of Fireweed? Oh,
What'd you find?
it's an invoice. Eddie Brown, you'll find enclosed the final invoice for resident Tyler Ronan. The Fireweed administration would like to thank you for all of the support you've given us over the years.
I knew Eddie pulled some strings to send you there, but that's a lot of money.
More backdoors and secret moves.
Maybe he didn't want to make you uncomfortable.
Well, now I feel like I'm in his debt.
Oh, so the person that sent him there paid all of his stuff. Yeah, I would feel indebted to someone. Yeah, that makes sense.
You applied to a summer drama program back in 2009?
I did, but they rejected me. Michael and I were supposed to go together. He went, but I was stuck here for the summer with no one but Justin Beaver for company. Why?
Well, this letter says you got in.
What the hell? So he just turned it down?
I'm sorry, Allison.
Shouldn't be surprised he's lied to me in the past.
This would be something I would be pretty upset about, though, because he lied about you getting into a college. Wow, that would be very upsetting. I could not imagine the amount of anger. I don't even know what would be appropriate. How angry would it be okay to be about that? If someone hid, if you ever were cleaning and found like, oh, congratulations, you got into Juilliard, or congratulations, you got into blah, blah, blah. And like, they just, man, how could you forgive someone for that?
Are you sure you checked all the emails?
It would take time. It would take time.
You finding anything?
No.
It would take a lot of time.
Huh. The Dallas Police Force is getting a new officer.
Finally.
This guy has a record, and not a short one. Why is he even in the running?
Shh. Eddie has a really hard time hiring people out here. I don't think he has a choice.
There's always a choice.
Flight to a joy prosecution, drug paraphernalia, armed robbery. Wait. Okay, so look. People doing crimes should not necessarily bar them from being able to have a job. It's just, it seems like these were kind of all in 8 months later, 5 months. Yeah. So,
Are you You sure you checked all the emails?
I didn't even check the emails. I completely lost my train of thought.
Whoa. Brown looked at our file this morning.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
I don't know. But there's a reference number. R68653. Huh. Tom invited Eddie over for dinner?
Oh, yeah. He's been trying way too hard to get Eddie's endorsement.
Does he? Support Tom?
He preferred staying neutral.
Please remember your presence required Wednesday, November the 11th at 1300 hours. I need us all there, so speak now if you can't attend, and I'll reschedule. As I said this morning, we'll be talking about implicit bias. This is not a punishment and has nothing to do with the dismissal of Randy Spears. We all can benefit from this discussion no matter who we are. I've attached some reading material we'll be discussing and am available if there are any questions. Chief Eddie Brown. I should do some implicit bias training.
One of his emails mentioned the archives.
More.
That's gotta be where our file is.
I think I did it last year again, you know, for your CEUs and such.
Aw,
I think I'm gonna do more.
Allison Ronan, perfect daughter.
Can we stay focused, please?
I am not staying focused. I think I'm getting tired of playing this.
Brown really wants everyone to know what a fine, upstanding citizen he is, doesn't he? The police chief of Delos Crossing hosts charity events?
Huh? Oh, yeah. The community social. He volunteered to help. Since he pretty much knows everyone, and more importantly, who's called the cops on who, he's in charge of the seating chart.
Who's called the cops on who?
Becky's next to...
Can you not?
Where did Allison go? Somewhere probing, probably.
I guess we should look up that reference in the archives.
Just team don't respect nobody boundaries. You got the key number?
Please tell me you know what the code is.
To the highly confidential police archive?
Then, how am I supposed to open the door?
I spent hours playing next to this room. I'd see people go inside all the time. The keypad does this little tune. Dum-da-dee-doo.
Seriously?
4732. That's it.
How did that tune go again?
Dum-da-dee-doo.
I got this. I got this. D.
You're pressing the wrong numbers.
I know, I just need to start them over. Dumb, okay.
You're pressing the wrong numbers. You're pressing the wrong numbers. You're pressing the wrong numbers.
Dumb da. That's duck, okay. That's thou. Dat.
You're
Damn.
pressing the wrong numbers.
That is deep. De. Okay, so 60.
You're pressing the wrong numbers.
Was it dumb da dee do? Yeah, so 60. I pressed it
You're pressing
too
the
many
wrong
times.
numbers.
We got 6 0 9. Okay, 609 6091.
You're pressing the wrong numbers. The first two seem to be right.
I thought it was dumb da dee do. Don't tell me. Dumb da dee
You're
do.
pressing the wrong numbers.
Dumb Duh. Oh, no.
You're pressing the wrong numbers. You're pressing the wrong numbers.
The last number's
First
1.
two seem to be right.
So 6. Da.
The first two seem to be right.
Where's D? Duh.
You're pressing the wrong numbers. You're pressing the wrong numbers. You're pressing the wrong numbers. You're pressing the wrong numbers.
Man. Dumb. Da. Nope. Okay, we're about to do this whole thing
First two
again. I
seem to be
forgot.
right.
Dum da dee do. Can you just sing it again? I didn't mean to press that twice there.
You're pressing the wrong numbers.
Okay, so 604 6041.
You're pressing the wrong numbers.
Yes.
Let's go.
Looks like they're finally going digital.
Oh, that's right. I remember Eddie complaining about this. They're gonna have to resort everything.
Great.
They've digitized their closed files, but only the ones before 1990. Meaning our file is still somewhere in those boxes.
Perfect. A room of scattered case files and a half-done sorting system.
Yep. This is gonna be so fun for you. I'm gonna go keep a lookout.
What? Why do I have to be the one stuck with box duty?
Because if anyone sees me, I'll have a better excuse for being there. Reach out if you need anything. R68653. Look it up.
Look it up, she says. Okay.
There's R6 over here.
Nope.
Anything we need to look up on the computer? No. That looks like it might be it.
Not this one either. Where's the damn box?
Well,
Oh, this.
What was that reference number again? 05 R68 653.
I feel like I've looked at all the potential boxes. I didn't look at this side though. R6. There we go.
Here we go. Looks like a step-by-step record of the investigation.
well,
So far, I'm not seeing anything we didn't know already. It does reference some other files and audio recordings, though.
you might be able to look those up on the computer, even if our file hasn't been digitized yet.
Okay, so the
We
coroner
already
took
have
possession of the body,
evidence.
cleared the scene. After the, okay. The coroner took possession of the body, cleared the scene. Brown interviewed children at the station. Stated that after blank, Ronan's hair was cut short by sister blank. Ronan, Mary Ann Ronan threatened Blank Ronan with a gun. When Blank Ronan fled from her, she pursued the child to docks. Blank name redacted, Ronan stabbed M.A. Ronan, who was still threatening the child before falling over into the water. Witnesses state they called 911 shortly after Brown, 0630, canvassed the crime scene. Did not recover a pair of scissors claimed by Blank Ronan Brown. Presented this case to DAB Cruz. Charged Blank with homicide. Wow. They took the interesting points. Notified by my partner officer, Christian Holt, of accident at 12 Cannery Road, Dulles Crossing, AK 77477. White female identified as Mary Ann Ronan, falling over deck into lake. Audio recorded tape. Holt and I arrived at the scene, briefed by Patrol Officer J. Chan of incident. Brown located witnesses, Ronan and Ronan, children of Mary Ann Ronan. Couldn't get a statement from them as they were under dire stress and shock. Children were taken under the care of Patrol Officer J. Chan Brown. Okay. Seems like that's everything we need. Well, that's all we need. Let's get on out of here. As soon as we find the door.
All right, I'm in. You can search by keywords. What should I look for?
I don't know. Mary Ann Ronan, March 1st, 2005.
05R61889.
Reference is 05R61889. There.
Crime report. Mary Ann Ronan, Caucasian female, 5'6", 138, 48.
I found a summary of everything. Wow, this is a real detective novel. Brown's quite the wordsmith.
Oh wow, we got some writing to do. We got some reading to do. On March 1st, 2005 at around 2200. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna pause here on this game particularly. I think that's a lot of reading. You know what? Yeah, that's a lot. And this been going on a minute. So we're gonna switch on over to MK. And so I'm gonna change the title. Well, I don't want to change the title of the stream. I want people to be able to come see their part. It is a great game, but yeah, we're gonna end it here. We're gonna end it here. Partly because I need to get something to eat. Y'all, this was chill. I enjoyed this. Check out. I will have the next part. The link to the next part up will be up soon. And I enjoyed y'all's conversation. Mortal Kombat time. Yep, I'm gonna go get something to eat, and then I will come back up and we will start up Mortal Kombat. Give me about 20 minutes. Yeah, 20-30 minutes. I'll holler at y'all in a minute. Well, 30 of them. Maybe. I don't want to make a promise I cannot keep. Nah, I'm probably gonna chill and watch some TV. So yeah, this was fun. We'll get another stream up for some Mortal Kombat though. Yeah, but I'm excited to finish this game, y'all. This is getting really good. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all take care. Thank you for being polite in the chat, even though we had people come in the chat and not be polite to us. That was very good. I appreciate that. Y'all take care.